Winter is coming. That's right. Pretty soon we're gonna have to pack away all of our toys. But have no fear. I think we can do some prep using Bilt-Hamber's setup here. We have all of this available in stock at the Clean Garage. So we're gonna talk about the Surfex-HD, the Auto Wheel, the AutoFoam, the Carousel, the cleanser fluid, and the double speed wax. So let's take a look at it and see what each of these products do. All right, let's dive into each of the products. First, let's talk about the Surfex-HD. This is a degreaser. It's water-based APC degreaser. So this is really great for your wheels or your wheel wells or exhaust tips even. What's great about this is, first, it's available in two different sizes. It's a 1 liter or a 5 liter. That means you're gonna get a lot of dilution if you decide to dilute it. So I think that's up to 50 liters of exterior cleaner, up to 250 liters of interior cleaner. That's if you're getting the 5 liter bottle. So let's take a look at it and let's degrease some of the wheels, the tires, the wheel wells, and let's see that in action. All right, next let's talk about the Auto Wheel Cleaner. This is a superior active wheel cleaner. It's already pH balanced. I'm always looking for something really great to clean off all of the brake dust and grime that occurs on my vehicles. It really requires minimal to no agitation. All right, next let's talk about the AutoFoam. This is our favorite out of the lineup, and it's a great place to start if you're looking to get out into trying the Bilt-Hamber lineup. This is a 25-to-1 dilution system. It's really great, pairs really well with the MTM foam cannon, which is available at clean-garage.com. And really what you want to do when you're prepping, obviously rinse the car off, throw the foam on, let it sit up for 5 minutes, depending on how dirty your car is. If you end up having to use a wash mitt or something like that, we always have that fear of anytime we're touching the paint, we're gonna cause swirls or damages. And we're gonna talk a little bit later down at the end of the line here of what you can do to address that as well from Bilt-Hamber. All right, one of my little pro tips is when you get a big, huge jug of fluid, it's really hard to pour a lot of these into, like a foam cannon, which is super tiny here. You could use a funnel. One of the tricks that I use is about 50 cents. You can go ahead and get these online. Is just like a restaurant ketchup mustard bottle. So what I do is I pour the liquid into this first. This stuff is green. go. No spills. And then when you're doing the dilution, this is 25:1. So I already got my water in there. And I'm gonna fill this guy up. Look how easy that is to get that squirted in there. So it's real nice and easy. You can control it much more precise, you know, depending on how big of a vehicle you're doing, how much you need to fill up your bottle. Get that all the way. There we go. And let's go try the foam cannon. Next, let's talk about the Carousel. This is a metal fallout remover. This is pH balanced. Carousel is a ferrous metal and fallout remover, commonly called iron remover. It is a pH balanced and safe, effective cleaner of embedded metallics particles that contaminate the vast majority of vehicles on the road. Remember the hot braking particles we talked about on your wheels? They make their way onto your paint and the paint of other cars on the road too. What we want to do with this is really allow it to dwell up for about 2 minutes. We're going to see that red color come out, deep red, which is indicating that the Carousel's reaction with the contamination is complete. So until you see that red, let it go. This should be used approximately every 6 months.
Yeah, so there's definitely contaminants. Even in a car that has been well maintained, you'll see that start to occur, especially in these hard to reach areas here. So the Carousel is definitely doing its job. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wipe this down, we're gonna wash it and get into our final step.
Our final pre-wax cleaner here. This is our cleanser fluid. This is our last step before we're going into the double speed wax. We are gonna apply some of that. I wanted to work on the surface of this hood here because there's definitely some defects here, some acid rain problems, some bird etching, bird doo-doo etching that we wanted, and just some surface scratches. So I thought that this would be a great surface. I'm gonna zoom in here so you can take a look at it. This is really the last step, you know, just before you go into any sort of your coatings. So this is our pre-wax cleaner to get us everything before we go into our final step of the double speed wax. Let's take a look. What you want to do is spray this on the paint until it's wet. Gently and quickly wipe the material from the paint using a microfiber towel, turning the towel frequently and wiping until the panel is dry.
I don't want to say it has like a slippery feel to it, but you can definitely feel that it is definitely removing a lot of that excess garbage that is in there to get it nice and cleaned and prepped, ready for our final step in the double speed wax. So,
all right, here we got our double speed wax. This comes all together in a nice little package, all wrapped up. So we have a provided microfiber blue towel here. And here we got our paste wax. It's a carnauba polymer. Let's open that up. I always smell things first. It's a nice, hard, thick paste, and it also comes with a sponge applicator. All right, we're down to our last and final prep for winter. We have our double speed wax. This is a nice, really, really tough carnauba based wax. It is thick. I recommend, and what they recommend is to use it very sparingly. So we'll get it warmed up here on our applicator pad. So we have that loaded up. We'll put that off to the side. And we're gonna work in an area, get our product first spread out so we're nice and even. What I always come in and do after that first pass, come onto the other side, and you want to thin it out even more. So this double speed wax is an ultra durable, easy to use paste wax. The durability and hardness of this wax make it great value and an excellent choice for purposing protecting your vehicle for the winter. Using circular motions, overlapping each other. When you're doing this, I'm in a garage right now, so it's temperature controlled. If you're out in the elements, don't do this in the hot sun. Make sure you're doing this in a nice, cool, shaded area. I'm at the liberty of being in a garage where I have some beautiful LED lights that I can really see what I'm doing here. But just take your time. Definitely works the muscles. All right, so we got that on there. We're gonna let that haze out for about 10 minutes and we're gonna come back and polish it out and give you a closer look. All right, we got everything hazed up here now from our double speed wax. We're gonna wipe it off with this provided microfiber cloth. Wow, that did a great job. Oh, it feels really smooth. So what this is gonna do, this is gonna protect us with a nice coat of wax for winter. This is not gonna necessarily take out all the imperfections. We wanna do that in the paint correction phase, which we're gonna do in a video series later down the line, but this is definitely gonna protect us over the winter. Well, there you have it. Here is the Bilt-Hamber lineup for your winter vehicle prep. Everything available at clean-garage.com.
Good, clean fun.